All praises to the Creator, Yah. Y'all, let me tell you about the dream I had last night. Now, I've been dreaming so many nights about. I'm looking at my plant show. Um, it's looking nice. But I've been dreaming about me doing my job. My job is Abba Yah is having me teach the Tanakh. So I've been dreaming about that. So last night's dream, I got off of work, went home, and I went home and me and my daughter was chilling, just watching TV. And then suddenly, my daughter looks out the window and see that our house is surrounded by men. These were black men. They were surrounded by men, and they were trying to get in. So first we tried to call 911. That didn't work. None of the 911 lines worked. Then we started trying to lock ourselves in. That didn't work. And we tried to call 911 again. That didn't work. Then when we went and got pew-pews and stuff like that, and we just braced ourselves for them coming in. And so suddenly, at the back door, like I had double back doors, so it was a back door, then another back door, like a back door porch, back door. So they got through the back door, and then just when I was about to shut the back door porch, the guy, I pushed my daughter behind me, and the guy came in with a pew-pew, and he shot me in the stomach. He looked, because I didn't go down, I just stood there and looked at him. And he shot me again, and then I looked, and I just stood there and looked at him. Then he shot me again, and then I just pushed him back. I just pushed him back and shut the door. Then I came out that door into another room and locked the door. And then I went and grabbed my gun. I locked that door, and they were trying to come in through all the different ways, because number one, I done been shot, and there was nothing happened to me. I didn't die or anything like that. And then I done pushed my daughter behind me. We get our pew-pews, and then I tried to start shooting through the door. My pew-pews wouldn't work, so 911 didn't work, pew-pews didn't work. And so I'm trying to figure out what to do. Oh, because these people are surrounding us. These people are surrounded. They're about to come into this house on me and my daughter. And then all of a sudden, I heard the voice of Abba Yah. And he said, "I love you." And when Abba Yah said he loved me, I started praying, y'all. I started praying. You know what? I started saying, you know what? You can't do nothing to me, because I love Abba Yah. Abba Yah loves me. He's protecting me. And I said, there's no weapon that will work outside of the fire. And I started calling on the fire. I said, rain down on you, Yah. Rain your fire. Then I said, you know what's more power than the fire that you rain down? I said, you need to rain down your wrath. And I started saying, rain down the wrath of Abba Yah. Rain down your wrath. Your wrath, Yah. Your wrath is just as powerful as your mercy. I started praying real hard, praying real loud. This is in my dream, y'all. I started praying, and they started to disappear. They started to disappear and go away, and everything was gone. So I'm telling you this dream is because we are in spiritual warfare. This is a spiritual war. This is more than physical. And you want to win this war, you cannot call on these worldly things. Worldly things will not work for what this is. This is a spiritual war. This is the adversary against the children of Israel, and our weapon of mass destruction is we call on Abba Yah, Jeremiah 33:3, baby. Jeremiah 33:3, and it stopped everything stopped and they disappeared, y'all. And then I woke up out my sleep, and then I started praying in the real life. I started praying in this realm. I prayed in the spiritual and this realm. And I prayed against those who are throwing daggers against the children of Israel. And I prayed against those who are coming at us in a spiritual way, who are sending out these wicked demons towards us. I started praying against those, y'all. I prayed for an hour. I started praying y'all's wrath on this earth. And I started praying against the abominations of this earth. Woo! Y'all. But that dream was powerful. That dream was powerful. And I'm going to let y'all know that this is a spiritual war. You want to win this war? Pull out the weapon of mass destruction. That is the name of Yah, the power of Yah. Pull it out. Pull it out. Man, it took them out. And the ways of this world will not work for us. Because we're the children of Israel. Because we're the children of Israel, who do you call on? Who do we depend on? Who do we depend on? Abba Yah. All praises to him. But y'all, the look on his face, though, still in my eyes, the look on his face when he shot me, he was like, she didn't move. She didn't go down. He shot me again. He didn't move. I didn't move. I didn't go down. And when he shot me the third time, oh, his mouth dropped. I didn't go down. He was throwing spiritual weapon daggers at me, and his spiritual weapons did not work. Why? Because we're the children of Israel. Why? And because the Most High put a palisade around me. Do you see that? That his bullets didn't pierce me. It did not work. And then every time that he tried to come in, there was another door and another door and another door, because he got to get through Abba Yah before he gets to me. He got to get through Abba Yah before he gets to you. Follow his laws. Follow his statutes. Follow his commandment. And call on his name. Call on him. Love him with all your heart and all your soul. I love Abba Yah with every piece of me. And everything they throw at me did not work. And it shall not. No weapon formed against me shall prosper as long as I'm following the laws of Abba Yah. Hallelujah. All praises to the Creator. He's the first and last, the beginning and the end. He is the warrior of all warriors. He is the Aleph and the Tav. Who is he? He is my Father, Abba Yah. All praises to him. And let's honor him by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All praises to the Creator Yah. Hallelujah.